Well, now to a Fox 5 I-Team exclusive on the ongoing Atlanta bribery investigation. Now, when former contract procurement director Adam Smith pleaded guilty to bribery conspiracy last week, the U.S. attorney didn't identify the vendor who allegedly paid those bribes.
Well, now our I-Team has learned the vendor in question is a longtime construction executive named Jeff Jafari. Senior I-Team reporter Dale Russell has the new details.
The day after Adam Smith pled guilty in court, we got two tips to look into Jeff Jafari's possible connection to the case. And now sources tell me Jafari is the unidentified vendor in the Adam Smith bribery conspiracy case. On February 21st, 3 FBI agents led by a city employee left City Hall with a computer and cell phone belonging to the head of Atlanta's contract procurement office. Adam Smith, a 14-year veteran, oversaw billions of dollars of public money for all kinds of city projects, from construction to airport concessions. 7 months after that FBI raid, Smith pled guilty in federal court to 1 count of bribery conspiracy.
We are, like I said, continuing the investigation.
U.S. Attorney John Horn said an Atlanta construction company executive paid Smith more than $30,000 between 2015 to 2017. But he wouldn't say who the executive was. Why is he not identified, or she?
Yeah, what's the thought process behind it?
Well, the investigation's continuing, and we haven't completed the investigation as it relates to the bribes.
The identity of the vendor has set off a rash of rumors at City Hall. Sources familiar with the case now tell me the unnamed executive in the Adam Smith case was Jeff Jafari, at the time the senior vice president for the Pratt Group. The Fox 5 I-Team broke the story that 1 week prior to Adam Smith's sentencing, FBI agents raided Jafari's Sandy Springs company. I talked to Jafari 1 week after the raid.
Well, was this raid about Pratt?
I cannot tell you.
Did it have anything to do with Adam Smith?
I cannot tell you anything on that.
Jeff, were you the unidentified contractor in the Adam Smith case?
I don't know anything about that.
1 day after our interview, Jafari announced his retirement. Today, I spoke with Jafari's attorney, Steve Sadow, who said, "I'm not in a position, nor do I deem it appropriate, to comment." Prosecutors said the vendor met with Adam Smith in various restaurants. One source told us Jafari often met with Smith here at this popular Midtown restaurant, Opry Diem. We don't know if any payoffs took place during those meetings. According to federal prosecutors, the meetings took place when the vendor was actively seeking contracts, projects, and work with Atlanta.
During most of these meetings, Smith and the vendor got up from the table and met secretly in the restaurant's bathroom, where the vendor gave Smith approximately $1,000 in cash payments as bribes.
We reviewed city contracts between 2015 and 2017, and Jafari's company or joint ventures were awarded portions of 6 different contracts with the city, totaling millions of dollars. But there was more. We saw Airport Retail Concessions Group bid boxes being loaded into a car outside of Jeff Jafari's company office. Later that day, those boxes were turned into the procurement office along with other airport bids. Airport Retail Concessions Group bid on 4 of the 10 retail packages. Jafari wouldn't tell me who the principals of the company are, but he did say he was a consultant.
With all that's going on between FBI raids and hidden owners, you can't trust this process.
William Perry is a government watchdog. We told him that our sources told us Jeff Jafari is the unidentified vendor and is currently trying to win bids at the airport.
That is a shocking fact, and if proves to be true, there's no way this can move forward. How could anybody associated with that company and that consultant be allowed to bid on anything in the city of Atlanta?
When Jeff Jafari's name first surfaced, we asked Mayor Reed if the airport bids would continue. His spokesperson wrote us that the mayor doesn't believe that the operation of city government should be ground to a halt. Dale Russell, Fox 5 News.